welcome to the channel, to the penultimate battle of this crusade, the last of the 75 power level, where we do one final all-out brawl at 100 power level, and the last two big boys come out to play. Today we are playing Eternal War Combat Patrol mission, just using the objective marker for victory points. So we've got the setup here, slightly different deployment zones that we're used to, so there was big empty space that either side doesn't have to use, but I'll show you the board once we're set up. It's very simple, take and hold progressive. The end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy for a maximum of 15 points. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. And this cannot be scored in the first round. So we're not using the secondary objective for this. We're continuing to use our crusade ones, which basically for both of us, well, for Jack it's, I'm pretty sure, Slay the Warlord.
Slay the Warlord.
Mine is to kill a psychic character, so I keep forgetting that because that is the Broodlord and the Hive Tyrant. Not the Hive Tyrant dies very often. I did make a mistake in the last game. I did use the Veil of Darkness on the Scorpex. They are not a core unit. I shouldn't have done that. Ultimately, I don't think it really affected the outcome of the game. But I just wanted to say that now. Thank you for it being pointed out to me. I'd never take these things as a criticism. I want to learn, so please point out if I make mistakes. Everyone does in the heat of throwing dice around. I was going to say battle, but yeah. But, you know, that's fine. So I hope you guys still enjoying. Big things coming up. Lots more little quick 25 power level missions to come. This is a day later than we normally would, so apologies there. I do try to have a consistent release for Sundays. But over the next few weeks, you'll see Wednesdays and Fridays. You'll be getting the 25 power level games coming out as well. And then soon, some different opponents to look at. But watch this space. Let's have a look at the armies. So here we have the Tyranids, Hive Fleet.
Unremembered.
Oh God.
It was such a good name as well.
Hyperion, Hive Fleet Hyperion.
Yeah, that was it.
So we have the Flying Hive Tyrant. Now he's got a few different things. He's got regen, so he actually can, with the Hive adaptation that Hyperion have, which is monsters can regen a wound, he can actually regen 2, is that correct?
Yeah.
He has the special hat, which means the Tyranids start with an additional 2 command points, and he rerolls ones on attack anyway, with his massive Scything Towers, that's fine. The larger squad of Gene Stealers is Grizzled, so they get a basic 6-up, feel no pain. The Broodlord has an additional psychic memory, plus 2 attacks on the charge now, but he does have -1 to his move, advance, and charge, which we do need to remember that.
Yes.
Because you haven't written that down here. The Exocrine is Frenzied. If he gets into combat, that will come up. The Hormigants are also Grizzled, so they have their 6-up, feel no pain. And the Hive Guard, their Impaler Cannons are now D3+1, and on 6s they get an additional hit. So that's horrendous. The Warriors, who are over here, have an extra wound against characters. Is that in combat?
That's in combat or in shooting.
Excellent. So Swarmlord's not currently here. And Redhead Carnifex has monstrous regeneration. So is that again, we coming back with 2 wounds?
Yep.
Fantastic. And that's all their upgrades. If you've been following the Crusade, you'll know what these guys are all armed with. But just check Psychic powers for the Swarmlord.
Psychic power, you mean Hive Tyrant?
Hive Tyrant, that's what I said.
Hive Tyrant, he's going to have Smite, Psychic Scream, and Catalyst. Oh,
he wants Onslaught, really, doesn't he?
Actually, yeah, Onslaught instead of Psychic Scream.
Okay, cool. And for the Broodlord?
Smite, Psychic Scream, and Horror.
Fantastic. Let's have a look at the Necrons. Here we have a Zamotark, his Royal Warden, and Zamo, his brother-in-law. And let's have a quick look at the upgrades. So, Zamotark himself rerolls 1s. If there's nothing left on the board of the enemy, he gets an additional 3 experience points. The Destroyers, which I keep forgetting, have +1 to move, +1 to charge. and +1 to hit and wound against characters. So that's really good. The Reapers, if they do take a morale, even if their unit is at less than half, they count as being above half. Okay. And Flayers have an auto pass for out of action. I'm guessing that's auto pass for leadership? I've not actually checked that, if anyone can tell me. The Doom Scythe rerolls 1s to hit and to wound. The Royal Warden, any 6s to hit are an additional hit. And the Scorpec Lord regains command points of roll of a 6. So if I spend a command point, roll the dice on a 6, I get it back, which is fantastic. The Royal Warden also has the Crusade relic for Necrons. I can't remember what it's called, but he cannot be wounded by shooting on a roll of 1 to 3. As ever, Zamotark is rocking the Relic Resurrection Orb. And Zamo, he still has the Veil of Darkness because sod it, teleporting him into Jack's face is going to be hilarious.
It's irritating.
It's irritating. We'll get everyone set up. We'll show you the board. We'll roll off, see who goes first. And then we'll get cracking. Oh, slightly different feature I forgot to mention. There's a nice little background in. And if Jack can please do a thing. It's not very clear, but I will work on that. So we've got victory points, command points, Tyranids, victory points, command points. They're on 8 because of the Hive Tyrant's hat. All little bits and pieces I'm working on. This will help us remember and hopefully be something for you guys to watch out for while we play. Alright, so we have the death marks in reserve. Scarabs here. Scorpec Lord. Scorpex. Zamotark. Royal Warden. Reapers, Flayers, more Scarabs, Doom Scythe, and Reanimator. And over here we've got Exocrine, Gene Stealers, Hormagaunts, Broodlord, Hive Guard, Warriors, Carnifexes, and more Gene Stealers. I think they're planning on coming rampaging forward, so that'll be interesting. And deep strike, whatever you want to call it, strategic reserves, we have the all the flappy flappies, so the Hive Tyrant and the Gargoyles. And Necrons are going first, so I've already changed the command points to have +1. Thanks for doing the door quietly, Jack.
Sorry.
Don't put my thing against the rat cage. God, ridiculous child. And the first protocol is going to be Protocol 1. So I will be taking the directive that if I get charged, I can set to defend, so basically get a better Overwatch. And there's a very good reason for that, and you're about to see it as we go into Necron turn 1. First things first, my will be done is going on to the Reapers. Why the Reapers, you say? They're so far away. And reanimation beams going on to the Flayers. Now watch this. Where did they go? They went over here with the Scorpec Lord. All have to be within 6 inches outside of 9 inches of the enemy. He's sat at the front because then he's got the choice of Gene Stealers or Exocrine to charge, because he's going to charge something probably. Holding the objective here, here, and here. Don't score anything until next turn, but he's got to get me off these objectives. Scorpec's up the middle. Everyone's wandered up here, and the Doom Scythe is back there. So I think that's where we're going to start. We're going to put the big gun into the Exocrine and the twin Tesla Destructor into the Hive Guard. Let's negate a big bit of your shooting straight away. So here's 3 shots from the big gun. So I can re-roll the 2 because of my dynastic trait. That misses anyway. I re-roll 1s because of his Crusade upgrade, which misses anyway. Brilliant. And wounding on 3s. No save, so he takes, is that it? 4 wounds. It's fine, that's not all that's going into him. Scorpec Lord can finish him off if he needs to. I'll give you a thing in a sec. Here you go, find yourself a special dice. Take the whole thing, I'm busy. Okay, and here's the shots into the Hive Guard. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, 6s are an additional 2 hits. Re-roll the 1s. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. Look at that. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. I can re-roll those 3 1s. So that's 11 wounds. So 11 3-up saves on the Hive Guard.
I have to make at least 3 to save 1.
Well, we'll see, won't we? You're really good at saves, so... Okay, you only lose 1. Oh, that was a 2. 1 and 1's down to 1 wound.
So...
Excellent. Not bad at all. Right.
And... Plop.
Let's do a bit of measuring up. Okay, time for the Annihilator. So it's 2d3 shots. He is shooting at the Hive Guard again. So this is how many shots? 6 shots. He's not normally his specialty, but he hits on 2s. And he rerolls 1s because he's a destroyer. So he rerolls the 1 miss. Excellent. And he wounds on 3s, strength 6. There you go. No, I'm going to leave that. So AP -1, so 4-up save. And one of them's on 1 wound. So 1's dead and the other one's down to 1 wound. Excellent.
You and killing my Hive Guard, like they do nothing except for kill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like...
Can you put him on how many wounds he has left, not what he's taken?
Okay, so he has...
And let's measure up the Reapers. Okay, 8 of the Reapers are in range, so I'm going to pop a command point for 6 to be automatic wounds. We're shooting into the Gene Stealers. Oh, so they're hitting on 2s because they got my will be done on them. Okay, I can reroll one of those because of my dynastic trait. So that's that many automatic wounds. Oh, sorry, those were hits. And wounding on 3s. So this many 5-up invulnerable saves. Be glad you have invulnerable saves.
Invulnerable save of power!
So that is... Wait, that's the big squad, so they've got grizzled. So 9 6-up feel no pains.
Oh yay.
But still, that's really good. 8 die. You're going to take from the front to limit your charge? What are you going to do? It's up to you. I'm going to tell you now, the Scorpet Lord's probably going to charge the X-Crown. Alright, let's see if any of the flares are in range. I really want to do some damage to this guy, so I'm popping 2 command points. So 6s are automatic hits and... automatic wounds and an additional hit. Hitting on 4s because of Sporcis. So...
That makes me much happier.
I can reroll one of those. So that definitely wasn't as good. But for those 2 additional hits, I just need to roll to see if they were not automatic wounds. So bring those back in. This is all to wound. So wounding on 5s. Okay. So 4 saves at -1. So 4 4-up saves. Takes a wound, which don't bother. He'll heal that next turn.
Yeah,
because I've got nothing else to do against him. Charge phase. So we've got the Scorpet Lord, 10-inch charge. Oh, sorry, that's 3. No, I'm going to do it once. Can I don't do it once? On a 6, I get a command point back, which I don't. So I just need to go deal with a cat. Okay, here we go. 10-inch charge. Command point reroll. Okay, so he doesn't make it, so he'll be receiving the charge, but that's fine. Fair bit of damage done. Not as much as I really wanted as we move into Tyranid, turn 1. There we go. 4 command points left, 9 for the Tyranids. We'll show you their movement phase and then we'll come back.
Using the mystical arts of Broodlord, I summon 5 Gene Stealers.
You got 5 there?
I think I got...
Yeah.
I'll count.
By using 3 command points, he's summoning 5 Gene Stealers. Just need to remember they're 2 separate squads. Yeah. That's fine.
But that's 15 attacks.
Everything's moved up here. They do actually now... Well, there's only two squads on the objective because he's had to put them over there. So he doesn't currently have that objective and he needs to clear off the warriors. His warriors jumped up. Everything ran up here. Those Gene Stealers thought, let's stay behind the big Carnifex, who has advanced, so he will not be charging. So he's going to die in my turn. As we move into Tyranid Psychic phase.
Smite.
Oh, plus... No, he hasn't got Resonance Barb, has he? Has he?
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does. So +1, that goes off.
D3.
For 2, Scorpate Lord takes 2 wounds. What are you doing next?
I'm now going to cast Horror on the Reapers.
Okie dokie.
It goes off.
It does indeed. I really need to start bringing something that's a nice psychic with my Necrons. Anyway, that is the end of psychic phase, because he's the only psyker on the board. As we go into shooting. Here we go, X-Crine into Big Flybird. Big Flying Death Croissant, hitting on 4s. +1, -1. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. AP -2, so 5 up save. He's fine.
And again.
And he's going to do it again because he didn't move.
Why would I even move him?
2 hits.
Again.
Not great. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 2 5 up saves. He saves 1, loses 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Hive Guard shooting at the Doom Scythe.
Flying Croissant.
1 hit. Yeah, they hit on 3s as well, don't they? Yeah. Wounding on 3s. So that's wound. AP -2. So again a 5 up save. She doesn't make. I'm going to command point that. Which he still doesn't make.
D3 +1.
And that's why.
And that's 4.
So he's down to 6. Good job.
That, you flying croissant.
Good job he's going to heal 1 before flying off next turn.
Oh wait, don't forget. Venom Cannon.
Okay, go for it. Are you shooting the venom cannon at him? What about the... Hang on, declare the other stuff first.
Oh yeah, I'm also going to shoot that into him, so...
Okay, do the venom cannon first. So D3 shots.
So, 2 shots.
Hitting on 5s because you moved a heavy weapon. Thankfully it doesn't stack anymore, you'll be hitting on 6s. So 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Wounding on 3s. Nope. And shots from the other guns. Also hitting on 5s because I'm really, really fast. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Why does everything always get 2 hits with me?
I don't know. It's worse than no hits.
It's not worse than no hits.
Nothing.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Time for my least favourite moment of all. Jack's charge phase.
No, wait.
That's all you're shooting?
Single-minded annihilation.
Yeah, if you want.
Actually, wait, no.
On the warriors or the 1 hive guard?
Yeah, actually, no, I'm going to do it on the 1 hive guard. I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay.
Because I have a chance of doing
Here we
another
go.
4 damage.
So he spent 5 command points so far. So 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, 1 gets through. This could... So D3 +1. +1.
Sorry, +1.
3. So he's down to 3.
Ha!
So he is quite badly wounded.
Take that, you flying croissant.
Right. Now we're on to charge phase. Where would you like to start? Who declaring with and at who?
I'm going to start with my Gene Stealers.
Which Gene Stealers?
These Gene Stealers.
There's 2 squads there, so which Gene Stealers?
Oh, the biggest one of...
There's literally 2 squads. There's one. Oh, yeah. So who are they charging?
They're going to charge the Reapers.
Are they going to charge the Scorpate Lord as well, or just the Reapers?
Just the Reapers.
Okay, so you will need to be able to make it all the way around here. But first, I shall Overwatch.
I have Overwatch protection.
I know, but let's see what happens. Many, many shots. 36 shots coming in at 7 Gene Stealers. Hitting on 5s using my dynastic. My command protocols. Oh. I mean, kind of wish I'd done the auto wound thing, but at the same time, I'm just burning through command points a bit too quickly there. So wounding on 3s. Oh, I get to reroll one of them because my dynastic trait. Never mind. And that is really good. So 11, 5 up invulnerable saves first of all. And then check us out, we've remembered something. So...
I'm not sure I'm going to need it that much.
And then that is 6, 4 up, feel no pains from Overwatch.
Because of my Hive Fleet.
So 2 die. May as well take the furthest.
2, 5, so...
That one and the one next to him. Okay. And then roll your charge. That'll do it. Just got a 5 charging the Scorpec Lord.
Oh, when they make it, I think.
Yep. No, yeah. So because the first one will get close enough anyway. and then the rest will be able to pile in shortly. So that's absolutely fine.
Then the Broodlord's also going to charge him.
Okay, in that case, bear with. The Lord's wound dice here, so it's a bit easier. We left space for the Broodlord, who -1 to his charge, 5 inch. No, don't worry, he's still in.
I didn't.
Excellent, right.
That's extra 2 attacks as well.
Yes, who
Plus
you...
Scything Talons. Sorry. No,
He doesn't have Scything Talons. I have a 4-up invulnerable anyway, it makes no difference. Who are you attacking with first?
Wait, can I just see if I have even the slightest chance of charging with those Gene Stealers?
So we're looking at a 9-inch charge.
I'm going to try it. It probably will fail, but still.
Yep, failed.
Yeah. Okay, now let's start with the Broodlord.
Let's get his dice together. Here is the many attacks from the Broodlord because of his Crusade upgrades, hitting on 2s. So everything hits. Wounding on 5s because I'm toughness 6 though. You can reroll all failed wounds because Broodlord, yo. So let's need to keep these 2 separate because they'll do more damage. So roll the rest of them. Oh boy.
Ooh, and 2 more of the more damage ones.
So what do these do flat?
So the 6s, 6 plus what wound roll is AP -6 D straight D.
Okay, I just needed to know the damage. I got a 4-up invulnerable, so the AP doesn't matter. And he's dead. Oh, I'm going to spend a command point, and he doesn't come back. That's a shame. So.
It's how.
Ooh.
How does
Deaded.
How does Zamotark
Let
feel?
go. To clarify, brother-in-law, he's not that fussed. Okay, there's no point interrupting with the warriors, so go ahead with your 15 attacks from those 5 Gene Stealers. Yeah, makes sense. So you'll be hitting on 2s because you've got the Broodlord there. 1 miss. Ooh. Wounding on 4s. So those 3 go straight down. And the rest of these get a... these are a 5-up save. Okay, so we've had 7 go down. So 7 down and 5 get back up. Okay, so here's my attacks back. I do have my will be done, but -1 because they're a little bit scared. So we are hitting on 4s. No, 3s. +1, -1. I can reroll one of them because of my dynastic trait. So that's very nice. Very nice indeed. Wounding on 4s. So that's 4 5-up invulnerable saves. And then 2 6-up grizzled. So 2 of your Gene Stealers die.
You just beat that.
So I did the same amount of damage as Gene Stealers did in combat, technically.
No, I did. I knocked a bunch of your guys out, and they just went, I must stand back up.
Yeah, same thing. Right. So you spent 3, 4.
I thought I spent like 5.
You spent 5 command points. We'll change that on the screen in just a second. As we move into battle round 2, Necrons. Oh, no, don't owe you a morale for that. Can't lose. Necron, turn 2. We are using Protocol of the Sudden Storm, and I will be using a Directive 1, 1-inch extra movement. Doesn't apply in too many places, but I'll show you what that looks like. Right, so I'm just going to stay in combat over there because that's quite funny. They're holding the objective there. Scorpex Destroyers are going to go kill the Carnifex. These guys are going to shoot the Gene Stealers to pieces. Zamotak's going to cut the head off that Carnifex. He's put my will be done on this squad and the reanimation beam on that squad as well. And the Doom Scythe regained a wound and has now flown off the board. He will return next turn. I just needed to get him out of the way. Let's do some shooting. 40 shots into the Gene Stealers over there from the Flayers. Yep, hitting on 2s because of my will be done. Reroll one of those. Excellent. That's 35 hits. 12 5-up invulnerable saves, please, Jack.
This isn't as bad to deal with, okay?
No, but there shouldn't be many left.
Can you make 3 to make sure the squad survives?
Yeah. Well.
And I made at least 3.
So 6 die. The Warden's going to put his shots into the Carnifex in front of him. So he's hitting on 4s because of Spore Cyst, but any 6s are an additional hit. So he misses everything, but luckily I can reroll 1 of those because of my Dynasty trait. He's not great, is he? And we shall do the Reanimator, shooting his twin guns into the remaining Gene Stealers. I can reroll 1 of those. Still another one. What does he hit on? 2 hits. 2 5-up invulnerable saves, please.
If you die, you're a coward.
They both die.
Cowards.
And excellent. So that's less of a threat there. That is it for my shooting. Let's do some charges. So first of all, we're going to put the Scorpec Destroyers into Bluehead Carnifex. They are in. I'll move them around 7 in a second. And Scarabs into Redhead, and they are in, and Zamotark into Carnifex. He's also in. Right, we should be going first with Zamotark. Hitting on 3s. He rerolls 1s anyway, but he hits with everything. And he's wounding on 3s because his Void Scythe makes him super strong.
Does it also make him super deep and quiet?
It does indeed. It makes him talk really deep and quiet. I need to check. I think I need to reroll 1 of them. What's your toughness? Toughness 7, aren't you? How many wounds? How many wounds does a Carnifex have?
It's either.
A command point 1 of them. So he's taken 6 wounds. So he's now down to 2.
Is that one?
Yep. And right, would you like to interrupt anywhere? 2 command points to interrupt before I chop up other stuff.
Yes.
Where?
There.
Really? You're not going to try and take out my Warlord?
Actually, yeah, I'm going to try and take out your Warlord.
So, how many attacks do you have? Okay, so you're hitting on... Oh yeah, we're still running that way. Hitting on 4s, because you didn't charge.
Yeah. He's nowhere near as good when he doesn't
Wounding on 3s, because I'm toughness 5. So 3 4-up invulnerable saves. So I take 3 wounds, which brings me down to 2, if you don't mind putting that over there. Right, and now I'm free to finish off what I'm doing. So Scarabs are going to nom the Carnifex first. Oh, 6s are automatic wounds. So that's 2 auto wounds and 5 hits. When you're on 6s, no. So 2, whatever your armor save is.
Armor save of Carnifex SV 3.
Okay.
3 up.
Takes another wound, so he's down to 1. And now the destroyers are going to chop up the remaining. So you are... Oh, hang on. You're a monster, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm... Oh, hang on. It's doing the bone mace, so roll to hit.
Okay.
Strength
AP -1.
When you're on 3s, if that was a hit. No, weapon skill 4, you missed. Because you didn't charge. He's better on the charge. Okay.
Always better on the charge.
And with their bonuses, so the Scorpec Destroyer gets +1 to hit and wound against monsters. So the Hyperphase Reap Blade will be hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s with no save. Oh, and a reroll 1s to hit because he's a destroyer. So everything hits. That's 9 wounds.
Yeah.
Choppy, choppy, choppy.
Wait, didn't you have to roll your wound roll?
No, it's flat 3. He's done it again.
To make the wound.
I just did. All hit, all wounded.
Yeah, but then... Oh, wait, they're flat 3.
They're flat 3. I just said that. No, flat 3 damage. He did.
You deaded him.
I did indeed. Deaded him good. But they're a little bit stood out in the open, so I don't think they'll survive. So what we will do... I know this means you can attack me. But we're just going to come and tag you in combat. So it forces you to fall out of combat, so your Genestealers can't charge anywhere else.
Which I was fine with.
But do you want to do there or here first? So if you go there, then I go here, then you go. If you go here, then I go, but they're okay to attack.
Yeah, then I'm going to take the smart move.
Well, I'm here to help. So 9 attacks. Still hitting on 2s, because the Broodlord's still there.
You will.
Oof. So 7 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Give me all 6s, please. No 6s.
So,
that's not what I asked for.
2 5-up saves. So 2 fall and 1 gets back up. So he's going to die and you're going to get back up over here. So you can also attack. So this time I'm getting 13 attacks. Still horrified, but now I'm hitting on 4s because that haven't been my will be done. So that's only 3 hits. I can reroll one of them because of my dynastic trait. Still only 3 hits. And 3 5-up invulnerable saves.
There's a 1,
So 1 grizzled.
Oh yeah, 1 grizzled.
Good.
No.
1 does die.
I knew it.
That's something at least. Excellent. Okay. That is it. Possibly I should have just blown up a scarab.
Honestly, not as bad as I was expecting it to go. I was expecting to be completely and utterly destroyed.
Well, at the moment, as we go in... Oh, do your 6 attacks here.
Oh yeah, my 6 attacks there.
Because that makes all the difference. Otherwise it's contested.
Yeah.
If you manage to kill one of them, you have more models within 3 inches.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. So, wounding on 5, so I'm toughness 5.
Give me all 6s, please.
So 1 goes straight through, so one of them takes a wound. So, choppy. Little choppy. So they're still alive.
Oh, I should have... I always forget to cast Caustic Blood whenever I know you're going to do something like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't on them. It was
yeah,
on the Carnifex,
Oh yeah,
who got chopped in half.
yeah.
The guy with the big choppy only cuts things in half, exactly half. It's down to the minutest detail, it's exactly half. Okay,
So he even splits atoms.
actually, yes. Yes, that's exactly what it does. It splits it to the atom. Okay.
Oh God.
That is the end of Necron turn 2. And let's have a look at what happens to the board in just a second. Though the position is a little bit tenuous in places, well, over here. There's the board. Still no victory points for the Tyranids because I have that one. I have that one. I have the one that's under there somewhere. Is it there? Oh wait, there is. And that one is contested. So, that's interesting. Carnifex heals up to 2 wounds. X-Crine heals. Is he healed fully now?
Yeah, he's fully healed.
Excellent. We'll get the movement done. We'll show what that looks like. Tyranids have got some serious catching up to do. Right, Hormagaunts and Genestealers are all moving up to deal with this squad of warriors who are just hanging on. They've only lost 3 this entire time. Broodlord is going after himself some scarabs, so goodbye to the Broodlord. Gargoyles have dropped in. Whispered Abomination has dropped in. He's tucked a wing in. Oh, sad. We'll get him fixed up for the next game, don't you worry. And I've spent a command point to bring in the Deathmarks, who are now going to shoot at him. So we are shooting the Hive Tyrant. We're hitting on 3s because they count as moving. I can reroll one of those for my dynastic trait. That's fine. 4 hits. Wounding on 5s, but 6s also cause a mortal wound. So that's a mortal wound. So he's taken a wound, and that's 3 4-up and vulnerable saves. He's taken 3 wounds just by landing. I like the idea that he's come down, he's had his wing shot off, so he's just flapping with one. He's like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you and eat you. Okay, we are on to Psychic. Yeah. So, who do you want to start with? If you're smiting, start with the Hive Tyrant.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So I'm going to smite with a Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, that'll be hitting the Reanimator. So he fails.
Why?
Smooth. And what's he going to do next? He's got What's he got? Onslaught and...
Catalyst.
Yeah, is he going to do that
He's
to
gonna
himself?
put Catalyst on himself.
Probably a good idea, because you know what's coming back next turn.
Yeah.
That goes off, he is catalysed. Broodlord!
Broodlord, smite.
Here we go. That goes off, D3 mortal wounds to the scarabs. You bully. 3. So there is a base down to 1 wound. That's right, they have many, many wounds.
I know.
And what's he doing next?
Psychic Scream.
Cool.
Death.
Because he has
he makes it
an additional power that he knows.
He's killed one.
And 1's down to 3. Oh, does the base come back?
No, it's not. It's.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was really close as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. You do not reanimate against being smitten. Oh,
He
this.
got screamed at psychically.
Shut up. Right, shooting then.
Yay.
Where are we starting? Because I think my Scorpec destroyers are in a bit of trouble.
I think I'm going to shoot the Scorpec destroyers with the Exocrine.
Cool, there's no need to be so sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I'm just
Well, the
how to speak.
attitude, yeah, true. Right, hit in. Oh, hang on, I'm going to... I've got a stratagem for that, bear with me. I'm popping a command point on Whirling Onslaught, so you will be wounding them on 4s instead of 3s.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s.
And it does not matter.
No, that was hitting.
Oh, yeah, that was hitting.
Wounding. Don't do that again. Roll loads of 3s and make it worth the command point. No, it made no difference. So that's 4. 5 up saves. So 1 dead, 2 dead, because 1 was on...
And you're obviously not going to take big no for the...
Nope.
Big no.
Right, so that is the end of that attack sequence. So... one of them gets back up. He's shooting again with the Exocrine. Ooh, 5 hits. Wounding on 4s. There we go. That was worth it. 3 5-up saves. One of them takes 2 wounds. So he's down to 1. Excellent, that's not so bad.
Now time for the Hive Guard into them.
So, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. It's a general thing. Nope. Did nothing. Warriors.
Warriors also into them.
Everything into them.
Yeah, but I'm going to do the guns first.
Yeah, it's fine. So Death Spitters first. That is 3 hits. They wound on 4s anyways, these ones. 3 wounds at AP -1, so 4 up saves. So 1 does fall. And he does not get back up again. So take off the one with 2 arms, please.
Double knife.
Double choppy.
And now if I get this perfect, I can probably...
Let's see, will he hit?
First...
Nope. One shot, sorry.
1 shot.
He hits, winning on 4s because of Whirling Onslaught. No.
Why? Of all... Every single
Guess where that
time.
Scorpec destroyer is going in a second.
Kind effects.
Nope, he's going straight at the Warriors.
And this
And we've
is what...
seen what happens when that happens.
But wait.
What? Single-minded annihilation.
Single-minded
You're going to drop yourself down to 1 command point.
Yeah.
Alright, it's only turn 2, and we've burnt through our command points really quickly.
Well, yeah, but that's because we like to use them. We're good with them.
Well, I'm not. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, you are.
Who are you shooting with?
Hive Guard.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Winning on 4s. Nothing.
I'm going to pay a command point to reroll that.
That's your last command point.
Yep.
So that wounds. And he...
D3 plus...
Command point. No.
D3
yeah.
plus 1. And he's dead.
He's dead.
And that's the entire... And that's the squad.
So, 2 seconds. Okay, so Jack's on no command points. I'm on 1. I always keep that 1 back just in case things happen. And now we're looking at some charges. Where are you starting?
Formigants.
Okay, roll it.
And they make it.
They make it Gene Stealers. Make it Broodlord.
Broodlord.
Makes it. Who's he declaring?
Hive Tyrant declaring it healing guy.
So 10-inch charge. No command points.
10-inch charge. No command points. Can he make it?
No.
I got a 6.
Oh, you forgot to shoot with these guys.
My gargoyles.
10 shots. Who are they shooting at? Warriors?
Warriors, yeah. That's why I put them there.
Hitting on whatever they hit on. So wounding on 4s, 7 hits. So this many 4-up saves. So 2 fall and 1 gets back up. Okay, Broodlord into the Scarabs first because Jack's a horrible bully. 2 missed.
Not a horrible bully.
Wounding on 2s. How many damage is that? D3 at a time, so roll the first one. Takes a wound. Kills a base. And 1 base is down to 1. And the base does not come back.
Yeah.
That's fine. Who do you want to do next? It's either the Hormigants or the Gene Stealers.
Which Gene Stealers?
The one that charged.
Ah, okay, Hormigants then.
Okay. Yay, 20 attacks from the Hormigants into the Warriors. Hitting on where is they hit them. Okay. You can just re-roll the 1 first. Excellent. 9 hits out of 20. It's less than half. It's not ideal. Wounding on 5s because I'm toughness 4.
Barely less than half.
So 1 wound. 1 4-up save, which fails, and he gets back up. So 1 from the back died and came over to get into combat with the Hormigants. Excellent. And attacks from the Gene Stealers. Here's the Gene Stealers who are in 6 inches of the Broodlord, so that's lots of hits. You want that many 6s again, don't you?
It's annoying when it does that, but it never gives me the right 6 amount.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 falls, and that's 7 5-up saves. So 6 have fallen, and I can reroll 1s because of Eternal, so 5 die. Otark's going next, and he's going to smack the Carnifex in the face. I can reroll 1 of those because my dynastic trait's -1 to hit with his weapon. And so you just took 3, 6, 9, 12 wounds. Goodbye, Carnifex.
Well, the red head and the blue head's gone now.
And you have 2 more Gene Stealers to fight with over here because you choose next. I'm going to watch the Broodlord die in a minute. So they're not within 6 inches. So 2 hits. Running on 4s. My son, did you fart?
A while ago.
Right, and does he get back up? Yes. So he's also going to come over here to beat up some Hormigans. Finish beating my child off screen for being a stinky little teenager. Warriors are going to go next, then we'll go over to the Scarabs. So here is 8 attacks. Yeah, 8 attacks into the Hormigants, hitting on 3s. Reroll 1 of those. I want to kill the Hormigants. Also wounding on 3s. Excellent. So Jack, sorry, that was still spinning. I'm going to reroll that. Okay. 5 6-up saves. And then 4 6-up grizzled, because they're grizzled veterans apparently. So 4 die. Let's take them off. And then I've got 4 warriors into the 2 Gene Stealers. I've already used my reroll, so 3 hits. And 1 5-up and vulnerable save. So which Gene Stealer do you want off?
Are those the grizzled guys? Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are. Sorry, yes, of course you are. Still dead. Which one do you want off?
Actually, no, I'm going to take the actual old model as well.
Old hammer. Right, let's pile in with the Scarabs. Just remembered, I should be wounding automatically on 6s because of my dynastic trait. Dum 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 dum. Anyway, here are 28 attacks into the Broodlord. And that is 5 automatic wounds. Wounding on 5s. Okay, 4 4-up saves. He takes 3 wounds from Scarabs. Okay, that's interesting. So at the end of that turn, you... Oh, pass me the tape measure. So, morale from the Warriors. Everything's still in synapse, so they're fine. So on a 6, no, they're absolutely fine. And that is it So this is interesting. I have a big problem to deal with over here. I still hold 2 objectives.
How wide is the objective range thing?
3 inch from the edge of it, yeah.
From the edge of...
They won't be there in your turn, don't worry about it.
No, I'm just saying because they can deny you from having it to start with. And deny you from having as many command points.
Let's check it properly then. Excellent, so yeah, he's managed to keep them within 3 inches, so he will be denying me 5 victory points at least, so I will just be getting 10 in my turn. Speaking of which, Necron turn 3, battle round 3. So, Protocol of the Undying Legion, I will be doing an additional wound coming back for living metal. So this base goes back up to 3, Zamotark's back up to 4, and he's putting my will be done on the warriors, and now I shall show you the movement. So these guys sitting in combat, these guys are going to chomp on him. They've moved back a bit, we'll try and get as much into rapid fire range as possible. Doom Scythe is flown back on, and those Scarabs are going to go nom up those Gene Stealers and hold that objective. I'll just quickly show you the board. So I need to adjust this slightly. 25 victory points currently for the Necrons to still Tyranids none. Really needs to make some movement there. I'm on 2 command points again. 2 Tyranids none. He's definitely taken more damage than me. Dead piles are quite different. So my will be done on these guys. They've moved away. Zamotark's tucked back into the ranks to keep himself safe. And we're going to get some shooting done. We can take out the Hive Tyrant. That'll make my life a lot easier. So the plan is quite simply, put as much firepower as I can into the Hive Tyrant, and then I'll decide what to do with the Doom Scythe depending if he's still standing. So let's start with the death marks. 5 shots, hitting on 2s. 5 hits. Winning on 5s, but any 6s cause an additional mortal wound. So he's taken a mortal wound. And that's 3 4-up and vulnerable saves. That was aggressive.
Yeah, flew out my hand.
So he's taken 2 wounds from them. 6 shots from the Reanimator, hitting on 4s. Can reroll one of them. Actually, does he have Dynastic? Yep. So 2 hits and 1 4-up and vulnerable save, please. So that's fine. And Royal Warden, 4 shots from him. Oh look, he actually hit something.
Wait, what?
Reroll one of the misses, so he hit with everything. And remember, 6s are an additional hit. No, it doesn't matter, didn't get any 6s. 1 4-up and vulnerable save.
Ha!
That was rude. Takes 2 damage from that. Because it's flat 2. Right. Let's see how many warriors are in half range. 33 shots hitting on 2s because of my will be done. I can reroll one of them. 29 hits. 28 hits. Something like that. Maths. Ooh. 11 4-up and vulnerable saves.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Hopefully it's bad enough.
And you make at least
Just roll
7 of these.
He takes 4 wounds.
Boom!
It's down to 1. Okay.
He was just dodging them.
So, decisions about the Doom Scythe. We're going to put the big gun into the warriors and the twin Tesla Destructor into the Hive Tyrant. So let's do the twin Tesla Destructor first. Ooh, so I can reroll 1s. Oh, am I bracketed? Sorry, with the 6, that's 7 hits. 3 3-up saves. And he's dead. And you have no command points.
No.
Big gun into the warriors. Again, hitting on 4s, but I saved that. Saved the dynastic reroll. So dynastic reroll. Okay, fine. 1 hit. D3 plus 3, so that's 1 dead warrior. Pop. Whip or swords?
Swords.
Pop.
Goes the weasel.
Excellent. So that went exactly to plan. Well, not exactly.
Question, would I be on negative command points now?
Why?
You killed the guy in the house.
Yes.
So am I on negative? Or do we not go?
You know what? I'm going to leave it that you're at 0. So you'll gain your command point the next turn. However, hello, internet world. If you have the Crusade relic, which gives you +2 command points to start the game. However, when that character dies, you lose 2 command points. Do you go to... Is there such a thing as minus? Let us know. Even if it's just a voice of opinions, I'd love to know what you think. I don't actually know. Charges.
Ooh,
Scarabs. Oh, look, they made it. And we'll leave that at that. So the Scarab's going to eat those 2. Then Jack gets to pick. Then I do. So let's watch some Gene Stealers get eaten. And 12 attacks. Oh dear, no automatic wounds. First time for everything. Reroll one of those because dynastic trait. No. Winning on 5s. Oh really? 1. 5 up and vulnerable save.
You're going to have to pull a silly face. Yes.
Is that what I said I'd pull the silly face for?
Yep, you said you'd pull a silly face if they survive. You'd have to pull...
I'm so sorry about that, but I did say that would happen.
If they survive.
If they survived. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Anyway, I have that objective now, so that's fine. Because I outnumber him.
Now.
I outnumber you. Oh, you still need to attack back in a minute. Yeah. Right, you choose where you go next. I'm assuming Broodlord, to be honest.
Broodlord.
Oh, I can't believe that.
That was funny.
5 hits. Unicorn dos.
Have we rolled that failed? Because it.
Oh yeah, of course you do. I think we forgot that last time. Okay, so these D3 each.
Yes.
Yeah, so first one. Second one. Third one kills a base. Next one. Takes 2, and last one. So 1 base is down to 1 wound, and you killed 1, and after that attack sequence ends, doesn't come back.
This is what scarabs are meant to do, though.
Okay.
Just irritate the...
I'm choosing next, so I'm going to go with the Warriors, because I may as well. So 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks into the Hormigants, and then the other 4 will attack that 1 remaining Gene Stealer.
Old grumpy pants
cool, and wounding on 3s. 4 6-up saves. Jesus Christ, boy!
I just put my hands up. Why do they always got to fly out the one open gap?
Still 1 on the floor. So 1 survives, and then 3 grizzled. Seriously?
1 dead.
1 dies. Right, 4 attacks into that 1 remaining Gene Stealer in the squad. So 3 hits. I should have used my reroll before, never mind. Hindsight and all that. 2 5-up invulnerable saves. Watch this. 1 6-up grizzled. Watch this. Oh, good. So he dies.
Killed old grumpy pants McGee.
So that's 15 attacks from those 5. Just before you roll, just had a look. He needs to kill at least 3 warriors.
But I'm in sign-ups with those guys.
No, that's fine. I'm not talking about leadership. You need to kill 3 warriors.
I know. I'm just saying I'm within sign-ups.
It's fine. But you need to kill 3 warriors, otherwise that objective is mine. And that's going to really annoy you because then you'll be getting no victory points in your turn again.
No, unless I kill those guys.
Yeah, good luck with that. Here we go. Hit on 2s. Many hits. Winning on 4s, but looking for those sweet, sweet 6s. I curse you with no 6s.
I curse myself with all 6s.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of... I shouldn't have said anything. Right, first of all, here's 4 5-up saves. Okay, so... 7 die. And I need to get at least 6 of these back. This is a tense moment for Jack. He's staring at my hand. He's getting really annoyed that I'm dragging this out.
Please.
We'll be right back. 30 minutes later. And I can reroll those 2. So 4 die. And I'm going to pull them from over here. so that you're still in combat and you can't just run off
Why
elsewhere.
would I run off elsewhere? I have these guys to kill.
Reasons. Right. Now I choose my scarabs. Sending the command point to blow up a scarab base. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 5, he takes D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, he just takes 3. He takes 3. Broodlord is dead.
And because it's scarabs that killed him, no special things.
What's that?
And because it's scarabs
Yeah.
that killed him, no experience.
No, that's fine. But the Doom Scythe's already got himself like 4. Just 1 for just being here, and then 1 for killing a psychic character. And that doesn't count as attack. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as attack, so that base isn't coming back. That's fine. Everything's fine. And 6 attacks back from those 2 Gene Stealers then. How many you got?
You got 4.
4.
Give me
5,
one.
6. Oh, God's sake. Right, hit on 3s.
Legendary dice.
4
Killed
hits. Wounding on 3s because you're only strength 4. So I take 3 wounds. A base is down to 1.
No, there was a 6 in that though. Oh wait, no, that's just 8.
That's just the AP. They don't do additional damage.
That's sad though. It should do additional damage.
What do toxic sacks do?
Toxic.
Toxic sacks do an additional damage, so he
Which
did die.
means-
Hang on. And he nearly comes back.
I killed one.
So that is now contested.
Yes.
Still means I'm holding more objectives than you.
I know, but I have contested it.
That's absolutely fine.
Contested.
As we move into... Oh, well, you still got your turn to try and kill him. Because we are moving into Tyranid. Turn 3. Okay, 5 victory points for the Tyranids, 1 command point back. Let's... Oh, any movement actually happening? Gargoyles? It's going to... Just want me to move him up? It's going to fly up, yeah.
Chief Big Flying Croissant.
Hive Guard is shooting the Doom Scythe. He's hitting on 4s because I'm really quick. Both hits, winning on 3s. Oh dear. 2 5-up saves. Oh dear.
D3.
No, he's dead.
I know, but I'm going to see...
You're going to roll it anyway.
Okay, so that's 3.
3,
And that...
4, 5. Not going to bother rolling to see if he explodes because he's far away from everything. You know what? You did good. Good boy.
Bad boy. No more.
He's done it. I mean...
Evil dog.
He's only killed 1 thing, but the amount of damage he did in terms of taking out a couple of Hive Guard makes a lot of difference.
I know.
Right, who are you shooting with next?
Exocrine.
Into?
Into...
You can see the scarabs, or there's the death marks.
Scarabs.
You can shoot at you, monster.
Scarabs.
6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wow. Winning on 2s. It's going to go straight through. So that's 6 damage. So that's a base and a half. Can I get another die, please?
Yeah.
And the base does not come back.
And let's do that all over again.
Do it again. Probably need to keep hold of these. 5 hits.
If I make all of these, that's perfect for me because that kills all your scarabs.
1, 2, 2.5 bases dead. So 1 base
Oh, you had...
survives.
Oh, you had a secret base I didn't see.
And can I get 8 more dice, please?
One day.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So I lost
about to cry or
3 bases there.
anything.
No, okay, buddy. Right. If they survive, that leaves me on that objective.
Venom cannon into it.
Are you doing both into it?
Yeah, but I'm good.
Okay.
D3, that's 2 shots.
2 shots, hitting on 4s. 2 shots from the death spitter. 3 shots from the death spitter. I do apologise. There's only 1 death spitter left because I killed 1. Blued him up. He just doesn't exist. They can't even remember having another one there because he died so thoroughly.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1 hit. Winning on 3s. Takes a wound. Good job. Good job, boys. That is it for your shoot. Oh no, 10 shots from the flappy flappies into the warriors. Gargles. 10 shots hitting on 4s. Cool. Not bad. Wounding
Especially
on
for gargoyles.
4s. So that's 4 up saves. I failed all of them. And then reanimation. So 3 die. That's
yeah,
not great.
gargoyles for the win.
I know, what the hell, man. Okay,
It's time to sweep down and punch some guys.
you're declaring a charge, are you?
Of course I'm going to be declaring a charge with them.
Well, I'm 100% going to Overwatch. Here's the Overwatch. That was a dog toy. So, 5 hits. I can reroll one because my dynastic trait, no. And, okay, so you only get your feel no pain because they're AP -1.
So these are 4 up.
Yes. 2 die. Now, roll your charge.
I'll claim the 2 gargoyles first.
Alright.
Because I must claim their souls.
Roll your charge.
And the new god of death.
And they're in. Okay, here comes the attacks from the gargoyles. 4 hits, wounding on 5s. Fair enough. 4 up saves, so 2 fall and 2 die. Damn. Gargoyles for the win. Right, I'm not going to go there yet. I'm going to choose to go here. So scarabs for the win. 8 attacks. This time they should die. Seriously. And 3 5-off invulnerable saves on those 2. Yay, they died. You have a command point if you want to re-roll one.
Yep, I'm gonna pay the 1 command point for the lols.
Right, but he can't kill a base, and that's my objective next turn.
It's still hilarious.
Where are you fighting next? Here or here?
There.
With Gene Stealers or Hormigans?
Gene Stealers.
15 attacks. 15 attacks. Hitting on 3s now because the Broodlord is dead. You know how much?
Was that?
Do you want to know how much difference not having the Broodlord there made? That. So, still not bad. All wounding on 4s. Okay, so 1 falls and 1 has a 5 up save. So he's fine and he gets back up. So he's going to go from there to here. Excellent. I'm now going to choose to fight here. So we're going to put all 8 of them into the Hormigans because, or why the hell not?
Because, like, you have Gene Stealers.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll one of those. Nope. Wounding on 3s. Oh, for goodness sake. 2 6-up saves.
Also, they're Grizzles.
I know. 2 6-up feel no pains. 2 die. What's their leadership, by the way?
Leadership.
Speaking of which, we'll be fighting with them next.
Leadership 5.
So cool. They will owe me morale at the end of the game, end of this turn, and reroll the 1 because they got scything talons. Excellent. Wounding on 5s. God's sake. So 1 falls and gets back up. Pop, pop. Okay. They can't fail. Oh, sorry, you're Gene Stealer. Because I'm out of stuff to fight with now. Oh, no, I've got to go over there. Just 2 seconds. 14 attacks, hitting on 2s. And my will be done. Reroll the 1/1 because of my dynastic trait. Wounding on 3s. So that is 9 6-up saves. This could be the squad. You need to roll at least 2 6s. Oh look, it's the squad. Now to finish things off, 3 attacks with his Gene Stealer. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Does 2 wounds, one of them's down to 2. Excellent.
If that 3rd attack had hit and been a 6, and on its wound, I could have killed a base.
Oh yeah, because of toxic sacks.
Yeah.
That is true, you could have actually done some serious damage there. I've just walked all the way back round. Because it is now Battle round 4. Necron. Oh, hang on. Morale check for those guys. You lost.
All that scarabs as well.
Yeah, leadership 10. Only lost a couple. I didn't lose.
You lost like 5, and then
No, I lost 3 bases.
Yeah, but then like two came back.
1 came back. I lost 4 bases. 1 came back. I can't fail.
Okay.
Roll a 6 plus 4 is still 10. But these guys are in leadership 5 and lost 3. So let's see what you roll. Pass. So mad at you right now.
Why? They didn't.
Necron. I keep forgetting. 6s to hit for me in combat against infantry and bikes is automatic wounds. That's my other dynastic trait. I really, really need to remember that. Necron turn 4. Battle round 4. Let's have a look at the points. Okay, Protocol 4. Protocol of the Hungry Void. Sorry. We are going to use Directive 1. So each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack and unmodified wound roll of 6. Improve the armamentation character's attack by 1. I've only got my nobles over here, so it doesn't make too much difference. My will be done. Reanimation beam on these guys, and let's get marching. So it doesn't take a math genius to see what's going on here. 40 command points to 5, and there's this turn and turn 5 left to go. So I'm just going to get.
May I surrender?
Hang on. Unless Jack was able to hold more objectives than me 2 turns in a row, which would, no, that would only give him 35 as total. So that is a Necron victory.
Yeah.
And we all know what that means. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, big dice is 10s. 25. I present to you Zamotark, Master of the Twilight Kingdoms, the Great Awakener, Master of the Core Worlds. What was the other one?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Something else, and Oppressor of the Unworthy. Do you know who the Unworthy is?
You.
You, boy. So, there will be one final battle. We will do our 100 power level game. We're going to do that as there'll be one objective in the middle. As if you agree to this, Jack. One objective in the middle. Whoever has the most amount of models by that, at the end of turn 5, wins that battle.
Okay, I like that idea.
Okay. Overall, though, the crusade does go to the Necrons. I've had 5 victories. The Tyranids have had 3. Because of that draw game,
yeah,
he had to win this one to have a chance in the final battle. So it will be for a bit of pride, I think,
and
in the hive.
And always for fun, because we love this.
Oh, it's so much fun anyway. So that will be out next week. I will aim to get that out for Sunday to try and keep up our consistency. Let me know what you think about the board. I do need to adjust things so you can read my side. Probably have to put that in black or something. And then Tyranids on there. I'm going to try out some different lighting soon as well. Little bits and pieces that I've got kicking around that helps out. That is just running from my laptop, stream to the TV. Love it. I've got some new scenery I'm going to be using soon. Nice bit of 3D printed scenery there. It's absolutely massive. So to be honest, I could probably even scale that down. I will hollow it because I did that in full solid resin. And I could probably get a whole bunch of them done. There's a couple of other different ones. I did stick them on eBay. There was no real interest. So I might just keep them for personal use. Yeah, a bit of getting used to 3D printing. So there's a bit of gumph coming on. And so after this, we should hopefully have a 3-way crusade. Pretty sure that's going to be Orcs, Tyranids. I haven't decided who I'm going to bring.
I want to see Tau.
Yeah.
He'd be the one gun guy out of 2 mainly, from what I know of, melee seeming guys.
Yeah,
It makes so much sense to actually have a gun guy.
It would, but it would put me in a really weak position.
You'd be
but then my other 2 armies, we've got Necrons and Black Templars, and they obviously have a new codex, so there is that sort of level. Let me know, guys. I am going to hopefully be borrowing a Death Guard army soon. I just need to. My neighbour 2 houses down Absolutely lovely. Offered it up, so I will probably borrow that so we can see some games with them. Remember, there's a couple of 25 power level games to come out this week, Wednesday, Friday. A couple more again next week. Happy wargaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As ever, point out mistakes. Please get chatting in the comment section. We love to hear from you guys. Some lovely comments recently. And we'll see you again soon. Necrons for the win.